night lights here at King Coed and the first home BUCS Super Rugby fixture of the season, with Cardiff Met taking on Nottingham. Both teams will be looking to secure a win after a disappointing start to the season. Fingers crossed for a Cardiff win. Nottingham Trent may have crossed the line first, but the Archers definitely battled back. A yellow for Trent and constant pressure at the set piece led to a penalty try for the dominant Archers. Not to be left out, the Cardiff Met backs put their skill on display. Outside half, George Simpson snuck a kick in behind the Nottingham line, with Max Llewellyn linking up his fellow centre and team captain Tom Morgan, who finished off a beautifully worked passage of play with a full 7 points. The Archers definitely put their foot down coming towards the end of the half, searching for turnovers and pushing the Nottingham Trent defence to the absolute limit.
Steal.
Well, despite the shaky start with Nottingham Trent opening the scoreline, it's Cardiff Met who leads at the break by 23 points to 5. A solid display from the Archers and a yellow card for Nottingham Trent meant that Cardiff could take full advantage of having that extra man. The players are happy, the coaches are happy, and the crowd behind me are certainly very happy. The Met boys came out all guns blazing as they started the second half. Lock Eduardo Balocho had a full head of steam with his strong performance, but the Trent lads brought the big man down. This seemed to be the theme for the half as the forwards were again stopped short from another try. Nottingham Trent's defence looked to be holding firm. The Archers threw everything at the Trent defence, but nothing seemed to be working. That is, until tight-head Harry Seward and lock Jack Arthur put their heads together to drive the ball over the line. Captain Tom Morgan then stepped up to the last 2 points on the board to seal an impressive home win for the Archers. Danny, after last week's disappointing result, you've managed to really get things back on track this evening. How pleased are you with that?
Oh, absolutely. We were looking for a response from the boys, and we said, we talk a lot about the sort of things we're going to do, but today it was more about what we could produce on the field, actions rather than words. And I thought the first half display particularly was fantastic. Defensively, line speed, really brought a hunger and enthusiasm to it. Not to say I'm a little bit disappointed in the second half, but certainly really pleased that first half performance. And on a personal note for you, a new challenge for you this year as Director of Rugby, how pleasing it is to get your first BUCS win. Yeah, look, it's been a long journey, so it's back in 31st of July and we've had a couple of good performances in the Championship, but as a group we really needed this, and obviously I'm pleased too. Bath next at the Super BUCS, probably your closest rivals. What'll be the focus between now and next week? It's interesting, one of our coaches has recently left us to join Bath, so there'll be a little bit of added incentive there. And I think what's important is that the atmosphere tonight, the crowd was great, and we want to get another big victory here next week. Danny, thank you. Thanks very much. Tom, team captain, after last week's result, you've really managed to turn things around. What was said by the coaches last week with this improvement? I think he just wanted a response this week. We obviously know that the performance last week wasn't up to our standards, and I think the boys today, we just wanted that intensity, that aggression and the physicality, and I think we brought that for the 80 minutes. And you've got a very impressive fan base here. They got really, really behind you for the entire 80 minutes. Does that make a big difference for you? Oh, of course. It's nice to have the boys behind you. They were behind us all last season, so let's hope they bring it every week this season. I can't thank them enough, and it does give the boys a boost on the field. Tom, thank you. Congratulations. Thank you very much. Cheers.